Lesson 3, Volume of a cylinder. A cylinder is a special type of prism in which the repeating face is a circle. Now, as we know already, to work out the volume of a prism, then the volume of a prism is just given by A cross-sectional area multiplied by H. Now, in the special case of a cylinder, if that area is the area of a circle, now recall back to our work on area. The area of a circle can be given as pi r squared. So I'm going to replace the A for pi r squared because I know that's what the A is when it's a circle, multiplied by H. Therefore, the volume of a cylinder can be given by that formula there. So volume is equal to pi r squared H. And that is the volume of a cylinder. So this gives us a good, more efficient way of working out the volume of a cylinder. Instead of working out area first and then the volume, we can just work out the volume straight away. One thing to note is that make sure that in a question that you're given the radius, you may have to work out the radius if you're given a diameter instead. So one thing to look out for. Now, let's look at an example. Calculate the volume of this cylinder. Okay, so straight away, I know the volume of a cylinder is given by the formula pi r squared H. Now remember, all these things sitting beside each other are multiplying each other. Our rules of algebra say we don't need the multiply sign, but they are multiplying. Okay, so first thing to do is input your information that you know. So pi, again, pi is just a number that we can use our calculator for in a second. R is the radius of the circle, which is halfway across the cylinder. So in this case, this is what we're given, the 5. So multiplied by 5 squared, multiplied by the height of the cylinder, which is 18. Okay, so next thing to do is actually go ahead and calculate this. Now, in your calculator, you'll see similar to this if you're using your scientific calculator. To get the pi, if you remember back from when you did the area of a circle, you use the shift button and then press the exp button, or you might have a times 10 down here, and you'll see the wee pi symbol above that button. So shift that button will give you pi. And all you're doing in your calculator is pi multiplied by 5 squared, exactly as you see it, multiplied by 18. And when you do that, your calculator may come up with your number in terms of pi. So my calculator's come up to say 450 pi. So to get this as a number, a decimal number, all I do is I press the SD button on the right hand side. You'll see it here in the blue there. So just press that button and it'll give you it as a decimal. Now, as always, when we do any of these calculations, we write unrounded answer first. So 1413.71, and I'll write a few decimal places. So 6, blah blah blah. Okay, it continues on forever. Okay, but we want to round our answer to 2 decimal places. So the volume is 1413, and now we can round it. So 7, and the 1 rounds up to a 2. Making sure we put units in as well. So we're in volume, so this is cubic centimetres. Okay, so second example. This time again, want to find the volume of the cylinder, and same rules are rounding here, 2 decimal places. Okay, so because it's the volume of a cylinder, first thing I do straight away is write down my formula. So pi r squared H. Next thing, put in all the information that I know. Now, I need to be careful here. So pi is just pi. When I'm dealing with the radius, however, the radius is only half the distance across the cylinder. So it should be from here to the edge. Now, we've been given the full distance, so what we're going to have to do, this is the diameter we're given. So to get the radius, we divide that by 2. So 200 divided by 2, which is 100. So I'm going to input 100 squared. You don't need the brackets here really. Multiplied by 70. And again, all you need to do is fire that in your calculator as you see it. So pi multiplied by 100 squared multiplied by 70. And we're using big numbers here, so our answer is going to be quite big. So we end up with 219,9114.858. And this will continue forever. My calculator's just given up and giving me any more decimal places, but it will go on forever. It's enough for us to round anyway. So unrounded answer there. Next bit is just to round it, so 219,9114. And 2 decimal places would be 86 here. The 5 rounds up to a 6. There we go. And that is millimetres. So it's cubic millimetres or volume. Okay, as always I suggest that you maybe try these 2 questions again yourself. Make sure you know what to do in each case. You know how to apply the formula and use your calculator. Also knowing how to round. Any problems, just again ask for help whenever you need it, and have a good day.